welcome to day number 4. Welcome to day number 7. Day number 12.
Welcome to Do It Heartily.
Okay, next one. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 22, 17. Proverbs chapter 22, 17. I'm turning there right along with you, all right? And if you're having a hard time getting to it, just pause the video. Okay, we'll wait for you. Proverbs 22, 17 says, "Bow down thine ear, and hear the words of the wise, and apply thine heart unto my knowledge." Bow down thine ear, and hear the words of the wise. Are you listening to people that know more than you? I remember thinking, I figured it all out. I know more than my mom. I know more than my dad. I know more than my brother. I know more than my teachers. I know more than my pastor. I have figured it all out. Well, guess what? I did not. All right? And so that's why it's so important for you to listen to people that are older, that are wiser, that have more experience, and most importantly, they have a strong relationship with the Lord. Bow down thine ears. What are you going to let go into your ears? Sorry, I'm stuttering just a little bit. And that includes, some of you guys got your headphones or your AirPods and things like that. And maybe you're listening to certain music that you should not be listening to. Even though that person that made that music is older than you, the things that they are singing about are not appropriate. The things that they are singing about are actually not wisdom, and it's not helping you in your relationship with the Lord. So what is your strategy? Maybe you need to delete that music off of your iPod or iPad or your phone, whatever you may have. And maybe you need to change your attitude on listening. Bow down thine ear unto maybe your parents or to a pastor or to your teachers. Okay, make sure you're listening. Okay, all right, let's turn to the book of Ephesians, chapter number 4, shall we? We're going to jump into the New Testament now. Ephesians 4:29 says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." We've talked about this verse in other videos before. Notice how it refers to communication as being corrupt. The Bible also describes it as being filthy, talking about swear words. And I've admitted this, when I was a teenager, I struggled with that. I struggled with swearing. I struggled with cursing. But communication can go beyond just swear words. Maybe you're sitting there like, "Oh, I've never said a swear word in my life. I've got this. We can move on to the next subject." Well, what about how you say certain words or how you respond to your parents or to your brother? For example, if, how I respond to my wife. If my wife, Miss Kathleen, if she calls out my name, Adam, I can respond, same words, same sentence, but how I respond. Yes, what do you need? Right? That's more calm, respectful. Or, yes, what do you need? Okay, then I said the exact same words, but that one I was more aggressive. That was corrupt communication. I had a bad attitude, a bad tone, and then it hurts my wife's heart. And you could do the same thing in how you use your words. Yes, it can be swearing, but can also be how you say things. Corrupt communication. What is your strategy for your eyes, ears, and for your mouth? Okay, we're going to look at 2 more. Go with me back to the Old Testament, Proverbs chapter number 4. Okay? Proverbs chapter number 4. We're going to look at verse number 26. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established." Ponder the path of thy feet. Where are you going? Now, I know right now you are limited in where you go with your feet, where that path is taking you. But It is talking about, ponder thy feet. Where are you letting your feet take you to the wrong friends? Are you letting your feet take you to the wrong events? Are you letting your feet take you to the wrong situations? Okay? Your feet need just as much protection as the rest of them, right? What is your strategy to keep your feet on the right path, the righteous path, God's path? All right, the last one, same book, same chapter, Proverbs 4, just look up a few verses, verse number 23. It says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Keep thy heart. What are you doing to guard your heart? Keep thy heart. Keep that is even more than guarding. You are protecting. You will not let anything get near your heart. In the game, as mentioned before, in the game Stratego, right? The goal is to capture a flag. But you have to protect your flag at all costs. You get all kinds of things. You get bombs, you get strong soldiers, and oftentimes there's a strategy where you take your soldiers and those bombs and you put them way away from the flag to try to trick them. But really, you want to put as much protection around that flag to keep your opponent, to keep your enemy from ever getting close to it. Same thing with your heart, guys. You want to protect, put up the fortress, put up the wall, guard your heart. What is your strategy? You've got to develop. Now, there's different strategies for different people, right? Some of you out there, you may struggle with your eyes, but with your mouth, you have no problem. And it might be vice versa. You struggle with your mouth, but with your eyes, no problem. Different strategies for different people, but what it all comes down to, just like I showed you all those board games, you've got to read the rule book to know how to play. Guys, you've got to read God's Word to get the best strategy. Because here's the thing. In those board games, it tells you how to play, and you have to develop a strategy to defeat your opponent. This tells you about your opponent. This tells you about the devil and how to defeat him and how to be victorious. But the great thing is, with a board game, it's one-on-one. But with God's Word, you get God on your side. There is victory in Jesus. What is your strategy? But the main thing is, don't look at the Bible like a rule book. It's the way of life. It's a foundation. It's a relationship with Jesus Christ, guys. It's way more than a rule book. If you look at the Bible as simply a rule book, you're not going to enjoy your relationship with God. It is the most important book you will ever read in your life, and this is how you grow. This is how you develop your strategy. What is your strategy today? Have a great day. Aloha.